good afternoon. It's PE time. So today is the 3rd of March and your skill today is throwing at a target. Okay, so we're just doing some target practice today for PE. I thought it would be a little bit strenuous for Mr. Blanchet, so he can have a little rest as RP's been quite strenuous really. It's been quite active, hasn't it? And I think we could all do with a little break at the moment. But this PE lesson is fun and I've been playing it with my children lately and we've had a really good time. So I thought, why not? Let's do it for PE. So, things that you're going to need for today's PE is a bucket, a ball, a marker and a blindfold. You'll also need something to record your scores. So on the resources there's something you can print out. If you've got a printer, you just need a pen to use, or you can draw it out in your books, the grid. Okay, you don't need to print it. It's not too hard to draw. So they're the things you're going to need. Oh, Smurf over here says, help, I haven't got some of the equipment. Don't worry. If you haven't got any of the equipment, be creative. Okay, a ball can be some rolled up socks. I always seem to use socks. I haven't got a specific love for socks. I just think they're really useful. So you can use some roll up socks or scrunched up paper. A marker can be anything, okay? You just need something to stand behind. So you can use an umbrella, you can use a sock, you can use some tape on the floor, whatever you have laying around. A bucket can be a box or any container which is big enough for your ball. Okay? And a blindfold could be a scarf or even an unused face mask. That's what we used at home this week because we lost the scarf. So we used an unused face mask, just put it round our ears and over our eyes, and it was perfect. Okay, so what do I do? What you need to do is throw the ball into the bucket 5 times. Easy? No. Listen carefully. So you're going to throw the ball 5 times using your dominant hand. So the hand that you use to write. Okay, so my right hand is my dominant hand. So my first 5 goes are going to be throwing the ball with my right hand. I'm then going to mark each score. I'm then going to throw the ball 5 times using my other hand, and I am trying to get my ball into the bucket. Okay. And then lastly, I'm going to throw the ball 5 times with either hand, making sure I'm blindfolded. So if you're in the bubble or if you're at home, okay, the only thing is if you're in the bubble, you might want to get somebody to be the ball person to go and get the ball for you and throw it back. Okay, if you're at home, if you've got anyone at home to play with you, then great. If not, just a little bit of extra exercise, keep fetching your ball after you've thrown it, because the chances are it probably won't land in the bucket if you're anything like me. Okay, and then you're just going to record your score out of 15. If you fancy an extra challenge, use a variety of ball sizes. So you can print the recording sheet off as many times as you like or draw it. You might want to start off with the bigger ball, say a basketball, and if you can get it into the bucket, okay, you might want to then use a smaller ball until you've got a tennis ball. We've been using a tennis ball at home and it's really quite tricky. We have been scoring that if it goes in the bucket but bounces out, it still gets included as a point. But you can make your own rules up, providing that they're based on these rules. Okay, an extra challenge would be using a smaller bucket, so you're making the target smaller. And you can also move further away. So you could either move the bucket further away from you, or you can move further away from the bucket. Okay, if you're in the bubble, I have left you some PE equipment out. Okay, so you can do 2 people doing it at the same time because you have got enough resources for that, enough equipment. Okay, if you're at home, at my house we've just been using one bucket, one ball, one blindfold. Okay, so here is what's in the resources for you. At the top I've just put ball size. You put tennis ball or small, medium or large, whatever you prefer. And then you've got your throw. So you've got your dominant hand, your opposite hand and blindfolded. So with your dominant hand, attempt 1, tick or cross. I think I got it in once with my dominant hand. So I'd give myself 1 tick and write 1 here. Then my opposite hand, I got 0. So I wrote 0 here. And then blindfolded, I also got 0. Mrs. Common wasn't great at this game. So I got 1 out of 15. Okay, and then you can do it again with the next size ball and so on. You can change it and mix it up as much as you like. Okay, but most importantly, have fun, stay safe, and remember if you're at home, ask for permission for the things that you use and tidy them away when you finish with them. Don't leave everything out, and be careful when you're blindfolded. Okay, but enjoy. Let me know your scores. Let me know how you got on, because I love a challenge and I will aim to beat you. Okay, take care guys. I shall see you tomorrow if you're in my World Book Day group. If not, I'll see you Friday morning for maths. Bye.